Fantastic.
Happy 110th anniversary, WILPF. I am Julie Kabukani, one of the two new co-chairs of the WILPF Advancing Human Rights Committee. Our committee works to enhance respect and actions for human rights at the federal, state, and local levels, often working together with other organizations. The following subcommittees and working groups address issues of border and migration justice, ending mass incarceration and the death penalty, racial justice, United Nations for Women, and the United Nations International Decade for People of African Descent / Reparation. We welcome all WILPF members to join us. Thank you.
Next is Cuba.
Hi.
Yep. Can you spotlight her, George?
Can you?
You are. Let me. I do a different thing.
There you go.
Hi, this is Lenny Villagomez-Reeves, co-chair with Cindy Domingo of the Cuba and the Bolivarian Alliance Committee. We uplift and defend the Cuban example of rights for all, especially including women and LGBTQI plus people and non-white people, and of education, healthcare, and the struggle against racial colonial capitalism. And we connect this with women and others here in the US, so we'll all understand why the power of a good example is so threatening to the US government, and why we must defend Cuba and other countries that struggle to be free. Congratulations, WILPF, on our 110th anniversary.
Great. Next is Nancy.
Hello, everyone. Wait, do we say we're co-chair or no? What? I forget now.
One of you will tell you what to say.
I see. Oh, happy anniversary, WILPF. This is Nancy Price, the co-chair of the Earth Democracy Committee. Since 2000, Earth Democracy has focused on the dangerous PFAS group of chemicals called Forever Chemicals. Our PFAS work has relied on several key ongoing leaders. Marguerite Edelman is coordinator of the Vermont PFAS Military Poisons Coalition, a project of WILPF US. Investigative reporter and researcher Pat Elder publishes articles based on his leadership on our militarypoisons.org project website. And Patricia Hines, a Trap Rock Peace and Justice Center board member in Deerfield, Massachusetts, has contributed important articles, books, and works on peace education and women's health. Going forward now, we will be clustering our work under three categories: human rights to water and health, global warming and renewable energy, and food sovereignty and local economy. We will be creating special projects and immediate and more intense focus on these topics. To integrate these broad subject areas under Earth Democracy, we highlight these framing initiatives: the precautionary principle and guardianship for future generations. We invite all of you members to join with us in this work and collaboration with us to protect Mother Earth and to achieve climate justice with the work of women in gaining peace on Earth. Thank you very much.
Great. Next is Disarm.
Hi, I'm Diane Blay with the Disarm and End Wars Community.
Wait a minute, Diane. She didn't get a chance to spotlight you yet.
Oh, that's okay.
Well, you know it isn't. This is better, really. Okay.
Okay. Hi, I'm Diane Blay with the Disarm End Wars Committee. I'm co-chair along with Cheryl Spencer and Ellen Thomas. And our mission describes our main activities. We work for a nuclear-free future by eliminating all nuclear weapons. We develop resources to educate the public about the importance of moving the money from weapons and war to a carbon-free, nuclear-free energy and other social needs. We encourage diplomacy as the way to deal with conflict. We are advocating for ceasefires. We raise consciousness about the need to address the environment and economic effects of militarism and nuclear weapons, especially on Black, Indigenous, and low-income communities. We support members and branches in their own projects for peace and disarmament. We send out project ideas and requests for action via the monthly e-news, occasional e-alerts, and the branch's listserv. We have over 60 members on our email list, and about 25 are active in our 12 ongoing campaigns. So Disarm is not stopping, and we will keep going, and we send congratulations on the 100th and 10th anniversary.
Hello, this is Cheryl Spencer, one of the 3 co-chairs of the Disarm End Wars Issue Committee of WILF US. I'm here to tell you about our mission, which we have been doing. We're the longest committee, and we have been following this mission for the last 50 or so years. We work for a nuclear-free future by eliminating all nuclear weapons and phasing out nuclear and fossil fuel energy. We develop resources to educate the public about the importance of moving the money from weapons and war to carbon-free, nuclear-free energy and other crucial societal needs. We encourage diplomacy as the way to deal with conflict. We are advocating for ceasefires in the ongoing wars between Palestine in Gaza and Israel, and between Ukraine and Russia. We do this in coalitions such as the Peace in Ukraine coalition of many peace groups. We raise consciousness about the need to address the environmental and economic effects of militarism and nuclear weapons, especially on Black, Indigenous, and low-income communities. We support members and branches in their own projects for peace and disarmament. We send out project ideas and requests for action via the monthly e-news, occasional e-alerts, and the branches listserv. We are a big committee. We have 25 active members, and we have 12 ongoing campaigns, and we welcome new members. We meet twice a month, and we hope that this 110th anniversary brings us into a newer, more peaceful world. Thank you.
Okay, and next is D. D, are you ready?
Mary Beth,
Yeah.
I fear that you weren't recorded. Because when
I
I
was-
took that you weren't recorded, you have to do yours again.
Okay, all right.
Do you
You
want to
want
do
me
it
to
now
do
or
it
do you want
now?
to do it later? I mean,
Dear,
I'm
you
sorry,
can't-
but when I hit the pause button,
You didn't restart it.
I didn't know.
Mary
I didn't.
Beth, you were
Okay.
looking aside and reading clearly, looking aside very, very often. So you
Me-
might want to revise that a little bit since you have to do it again.
Okay. All right, let me try and do this. How's that? No. I'm doing this with my husband's iPad, and I'm not used to it at all. Is that better?
It's all right.
All right.
But with your eyes, it's about your eyes, where your eyes are focused.
Well,
They move around, they move back and forth a lot. They did.
That looks good.
They did.
okay, let me try this. Press record, George, if it's not already recording.
It is recording.
Okay, here we go. I'm Mary Beth Gardam, Chair of the Women, Money, and Democracy Committee of WILF, formerly Corporations versus Democracy Committee. What a grand tradition WILF has held for 110 years. Congratulations. Operating since the 1990s, the Women, Money, and Democracy Issue Committee works on issues of economic justice as they intimately affect women and families. We educate and act on issues of unchecked corporate power and big money as a threat to self-governance, individual rights, and free speech in the United States and around the world. We advocate for public banking as a check on the huge influence and the power of private commercial banks to purchase elected officials and policies that prioritize profits over people and planet. We are dedicated to normalizing the conversation about monetary reform as a way of creating more caring economy that works for everyone and ends a debt-based currency system. With our partner, An Economy of Our Own, we work to make women more aware of the central role they play in our economy and solutions brilliant women activists are creating to transform our rigged economic system. This year, we're also prioritizing an understanding of the interconnectedness between the US Treasury, the IRS, and the Federal Reserve. And we're lifting up mutual aid kinds of actions that can create more sustainable communities for resilience in these troubled times. Our work gives women a voice in creating a democracy that works for all Americans and an economy based on the values that we hold but are constantly told we can't afford. Funny how there's always enough money for war. Please join us.
Great. D is next.
D is next.
Okay. D. Murphy, you ready? Okay.
Okay, so has the recording begun or
Yes, it is.
just
It
gonna
has.
maintain it? Okay. Hello, everyone. I'm Dee Murphy, founder and current chair of the Domestic Prisoners of War Issue Committee in WELF US, which is at present the newest issue committee in WELF. We cannot be happier to be a part of such an amazing organization that's been going strong for so very long and in so many ways for over 110 years. In DPAL, we believe that it's long past time to address the elephant in the room. The mission of DPAL is thoroughly detailed on the WELF US website. Among other things, we strive to raise awareness of the economic and social costs of domestic violence in US society, and of misguided laws that often impoverish survivors by inflicting on them legal disabilities, and in turn impoverish society at large by raising barriers to survivors being able to realize their full potential, and in turn making their full contributions to society. These costs include loss of income from gainful employment, greater dependence on social programs, and overwhelming demands on our first responders. Everyone is affected by the impacts of domestic abuse and domestic violence. Whether we know someone, work with someone, or are survivors ourselves, domestic abuse is a poison that affects not only the person or persons that experience it, it impacts the potential of contributors and leaders in future generations. In DPAL, when it comes to peace activism, we affirm that true peace begins at home.
Okay. I think we covered
everybody?
it all.
All right.
You're like major glare from my glasses, like reflecting. I have to move everything into my room to make room for my eye. It's not organized. Is it all reflected in here in this glare?
There is a reflection, but it's not, it doesn't cover your eyes.
No.
Yeah.
Good.
You can still see
Okay,
your
thank
eyes.
you. It was like, oh,
Mary Beth,
no.
I hope
Thank
this
you.
was just a rehearsal. I'm not really happy about my performance, but that's okay.
Do you want
Yeah,
to?
how does, I mean, was that okay, everybody? Mine or?
I thought it was.
It's fine. Julie, if you want to do it again, you can. It's not a big deal.
No, yeah, not tonight. I'm so exhausted. I'm gonna leave. You know, it's a long, long day for me.
Look, none
Yeah,
of us
10
are
o'clock,
professional actors.
10
We're
o'clock, yeah.
doing the best we
I
can.
started my day at 5 o'clock in the morning.
That's wrong.
I'm tired.
All right. Thanks to y'all. Thanks to everybody, all your patience, all your love, all your peace for the planet. Be blessed.
Poor Cheryl.
George,
Bye.
will you send me that
Bye.
the smaller recording?
I will.
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you.